Hey everyone, welcome to week 17 of 12 Months of Less. This week is the last week of April. It's the last week of less waste. But before we get to that, today is Earth Day. If you're watching when this video came out on Sunday, April 22nd, 2018. If you're watching today, it's Earth Day. If you didn't know, I challenge you, before you get onto this challenge that I'm about to talk about, is to go do something for this earth. Whether that's going outside and picking up some trash, maybe in your neighborhood, there's organized cleanup days. Maybe you do something that we've talked about in this month already, such as, like I did, the first week I got my recyclable bin. I think I'm saying that right. In addition to my trash bin, so I can recycle more. Do whatever you can, whether it's something big or small, and let us know what you did to help clean up this earth. Okay, so that's today, Earth Day, but we do have a whole week ahead of us, and this week the challenge is to waste less food. It's all about eating the food that you have before it goes bad, before the expiration date creeps up upon you and you're throwing food out, or before it gets moldy or just smells bad. We really want to take advantage of the food we buy and not let it go to waste. And this is also going to save you some money. And I'm going to explain a little bit about what I mean. The first thing you will notice, I'm in my kitchen once again, and I have this handy dandy board, which you do not need a handy dandy board. I actually emailed you all a template that you can use to plan out your meals. But the first thing you're gonna do is plan out your meals for the week. This board, I got it at Target a long time ago, and I do apologize because I've had so many people ask me about it since then. I think it was like $3 in the dollar bin, and since then I have not seen it. But like I said, you don't need a fancy board, but you kind of get the idea with this. You're gonna have your week, Sunday through Saturday. Write down what meals you're going to make. Now, this gets a little complicated when you are living with more than just yourself. If you have your own place and you're doing your own thing, great. This is probably going to be pretty easy for you to meal plan. And if you, if you're married, if you have a partner, a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, a family, you have children and kids, and you're working around their work schedule or their softball practice or their soccer practice or any sports or musicals or theater or anything. There's a lot that kids do. Then it's going to be a little bit more difficult to meal plan because you may not know when everyone is going to be home when you are. But the great thing is in my email that I sent you, there's a spot where you can put in your schedule, or your schedule for everyone and what they're doing for that week ahead. I like to do this on Sunday, which is a great time because today's Sunday, and you can go ahead and get your planning and prepping ready. Let me show you what I mean. So when you meal plan, the very first thing that I do, hopefully it will focus. All right, so we have a column here that has the schedule. For me, it's me and Justin, and every week he probably gets annoyed with me. It's actually he doesn't, but I ask him to send me his work schedule because I will put in what days he's working and what times and what days he has off, or if we're taking a trip or if there's something else going on, I put it in the schedule. And then I put my own schedule in there. My job isn't specific times, but sometimes I'm gone on the weekends. Actually, next week, I'm not here a whole lot. It definitely varies. So that's why it's very important to put your schedule in, because your meals will revolve around your schedule. On Tuesday this week, Justin is off. I'm going to a conference in Kentucky though, And by the time I get home from that, I know I'm not going to want to make some fancy dinner. So we're probably going to do something super simple. Like, I plan quesadillas and tacos. Justin likes quesadillas. He has a quesadilla maker that I got him for Christmas. So that's super easy that he can do if I don't get home in time. And I love me some tacos. Those are really easy to make. So just planning based on your schedule. On Monday, for instance, he's off, and when I come home from work, I don't have anything planned, so I'm gonna make a little bit more of a fancier, complicated meal, you know, something more than just putting a tortilla on the quesadilla maker. Anyways, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I am going to be out of town, so I'm going to have Justin pick what he wants to eat. He usually eats like meats and things like that, maybe something he can grill on the grill while I am gone. It's really important to put your schedule down, then plan your meals. I personally only plan dinners out because breakfast, I have like a list of things that are in the house. You know, you can make scrambled eggs with turkey bacon, oatmeal, like things like that are just go-tos, or like a smoothie or something. So I don't plan out the breakfasts. And then for lunch, I'm actually pretty fortunate. I work for a company that pays for my lunch every day. They provide that for me, so I don't have to really worry about that. And then Justin will usually make chicken rice or a peanut butter jelly sandwich. For me, I just plan out dinners. If you want to, you can add an extra column in there and plan out your lunches too. Step 2 is once you have your meals figured out, that is when you're going to make a grocery list. So if you keep scrolling, you probably can't see it right here, but in the document that I sent you, there are 3 pages. First page, you plan out your meals. Second page is now that you know what you're gonna eat, you make your grocery list. And I have this divided up. I'll show you if I can show you here. Can I show you? I think it'll zoom in, hopefully. So I have it divided into different categories. So like meats, produce, canned foods, frozen foods, spices, breads, dairy, drinks, snacks, cleaning, other, and then just notes. I kind of group it based on when I go through the store, you know, when I'm in that certain area, like the produce section, I know what I'm going to get versus having one list and it may be easier for me to forget something. It's kind of nice because I have this groceries tab here. You don't have to do this. You can have a note section in your phone. You can have a notepad sitting next to your fridge. Whatever you can do to make notes throughout the week of things that you need. So for instance, like we are down to 1 roll of toilet paper. I need to get some toilet paper this week or we're gonna be shit out of luck. I might write down things like milk or, you know, if I ate all the rice or whatever. Once things are, you know, we're about to run out of them, we write them down. That way we don't forget at the grocery store. And that way we can put it on the list. Then, this is really important. So, you know, let me just go back. So step 1 is planning out your meals. Step 2 is making your grocery list. And then step 3 is you need to go to the grocery store and buy those things and do not buy anything else that's not on your list. Because when you do, you're going to be spending more than you think and you're probably buying more than you need. So if you're buying extra stuff, that stuff might go bad because you already have your meals planned out. So when you're buying on top of that, that stuff, you're either not going to be eating what you planned out or you're just going to have too much food. For instance, last week I went to the store without a list and I think I bought every fruit in Kroger. I bought bananas, strawberries, oranges, like a berry assortment. And the bananas, I ate all of them, but some of them were pretty brown. Some of the strawberries are starting to go bad. I can't keep up with eating it all before it goes bad. So only buy what's on your list. And then when you come home, you can start to meal prep. Yes, I'm trying to get my planning and prepping the right terminology here. So you can start to meal prep if you want. And by this I mean hard-boiled eggs, so you have those and they're ready to go. You can do things like go ahead and cut up your fruit, so that's ready to go. If you have some chicken meals that week, go ahead and grill up your chicken and put those into containers. Things that are going to save you time throughout the week. This is going to help you waste less because you're less likely to not eat that food. When it's ready to go, then it's really easy to just grab it and say you're prepping your lunches for the week. You grab it out the door, prepping your dinners. You're less likely to not order a pizza like I did last night because I didn't do this last week, which caused me to get into some trouble, like ordering pizza and letting my fruit go bad. Meal prep. And then the very last thing is you better stick to your list. You stuck to your list when you went to the grocery store. You need to stick to your list that you have planned out. If you, maybe like your day got crazy busy and the last thing you want to do is come home and make the fancy meal that you planned. If you have an easier meal, you can switch it, but do not take that time to like, oh, I had a crappy day, I'm just gonna run through McDonald's, or I'm gonna order a pizza, or, you know, when you're going and getting other meals that aren't on your list, then you're wasting food because by the time you get to it, it may be going bad. Okay, I just definitely had like I got a little fired up there because this is something that I am pretty passionate about, and I've actually noticed. So last year I did something called a recipe a week where I made a new recipe every single week, and every single week I did what I just told you about. I planned out my meals, I went to the grocery store, I bought stuff that was on my list, and then I came home and meal prepped and then followed through with the meals that I was making that week. Something that I've been doing for over a year now, and it has helped me out tremendously. And I find that when I get off that plan of planning everything out on the weekend, like Saturday or Sunday, going to the grocery store and like getting myself ready for the week, then I am less likely to succeed. I'm more likely to waste more food and throw things out because they're going bad. This, I find, works really well. I hope you do too. If you have any questions on anything, let me know. If you have any trouble with the document that I send, let me know that too. The document, like I said, the first page, plan out your meals for the week. The second thing is your grocery list. But the third page is where you can write down all your meal ideas. All your recipes or anything that you've cooked or that you may want to cook. That way, when you're going to plan out your meals for the week ahead and you have no idea what you want to make, you can go look at this and it can jog your memory on things that you've made, that you like to make, or that you want to try, and so you can pull recipes from that. This week I really want you to do the 4, it may be 5 steps. Let's count real quick. Plan out your meals, make your grocery list, only buy what you're going to buy on said grocery list. Number 4 is to meal prep. So prep your meals, and 5, stick to your list. So I guess it is 5 things. Okay, that's it. I've definitely talked entirely way too long, and if you have made it to the end of this video, kudos to you. Get on with your day and start making your list and shopping, and let us know how you like the system if you use it. I really think it's going to help you waste less food. So that is it for this week and this month. Next time I see you, we're going to be in a brand new month talking about a brand new theme. So just stay tuned for that. And until then, I will catch you on our Facebook group, or you can shoot me an email. Talk to you later, guys. Have a great week.